Hi and welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a general reading where we're going to ask what it is that you need to know right now, any messages, any advice. I'm going to kind of leave it open and see what wants to come through. Remember, this is a general reading, so it applies to many people. Use your intuition with the messages that come through and take the ones that resonate for you and disregard any that do not. There are also several other readings on my channel if you feel drawn to watch those. Thanks for joining me, and let's get into the reading. We're going to start first by drawing some letters and numbers to see what comes out with those and what messages appear to kind of get a general idea of what is happening right now in your life. What does the universe want to tell you right now? Okay, all right, I've got quite a lot here, so I'm just going to quickly separate them into letters and numbers, and then I will go through them and I will let you know what messages are coming through, and we'll see if anything applies to you. If you want to skip through this part just until I start reading, that's okay. It always takes a little bit of time to sort these, but almost there. Sure, a lot of things coming out today, a lot of letters, and a lot of repeated letters too, a couple of repeated numbers as well. So right now, I'm just about to start, and we will see what letters come out. Okay, sure. Wow. There's a lot here. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing is the first word that pops out to me is the word fox. So the fox is an animal that might be a spirit animal for you. You might be seeing a lot of foxes around, or a lot of imagery related to foxes. You may have a fox in a picture or something that is like really relevant to you. This is obviously just for certain people, but the symbology of a fox is that a fox is actually a creature that is very, very wise, and it's able to adapt to its environment in terms of finding what it needs to find, seeking what it needs to seek. I actually also do on these letters, I see like we only have S-E-K coming out, but when I saw that, I did immediately think of the word seek. So I'm getting the sense of like searching for something. I think there's something that you are searching for. And with the fox coming out immediately, it's saying that what you are on this journey of seeking, you will find that, and you will come to a point where you, like on the journey, you'll be going through like many different places, many different spaces. That can mean like physical places, or it can also mean like stages of your life, in a sense, like going through different changes. And the fox is some creature that can adapt to all of those situations. So I think even if you feel like you're on this constant journey, know that along that way you are very supported. I'm seeing 2 10s here, so there's 10 10. 10 is a number of abundance, it is a number of stability, it is a number of completion, it is a number of like hardships being in the past. So if we think of that in terms of all the tarot cards that represent 10, We've got 1010 coming out here for you, so I think that's a really good sign. We also have two twos that have come out here. So 22 might be a sign that you're seeing, a number that you're seeing quite often. We have sevens, double seven coming out, so 7 7. So also double nines. 9 is also a big number of abundance. It's a number of feeling comfortable in your own skin. So I'm definitely seeing that even though you're on this journey, and sometimes it can feel a little bit like you are constantly seeking, constantly trying to find like the way forward, there are still going to be these spaces that you get into, these places that you get into where you're able to find that stability and you're able to adapt and kind of feel comfortable in that space, like no matter where it is on the journey or what stage of the journey that you're on. Okay, let's see what other words are going to come out here. I see. Okay, I do see the word jokes coming out. So I think that coming out, the word jokes coming out, is kind of telling you to enjoy the journey. It's telling you to, embrace in those moments where, like, kind of laugh at the confusion in a sense, because like that's part of the joy of life, is sometimes like not knowing exactly what is going to play out. It's kind of being comfortable in the unknown in a sense. So like joking about life, making fun, making light of your situation. So when you find yourself in like a heavier kind of energy, and I'm seeing right now the word bat. So the bat is making me think of like being in the darkness. So when you find yourself in that time of like being in the darkness, not knowing the way forward, feeling like a little bit heavier, try to, as much as you can, focus on like the light little moments, the things that bring you joy, just those little jokes in life that kind of like have you chuckling, even if it's just like when you're walking to brush your teeth and you accidentally like I don't know, bump into the wall on the way or something. Instead of like seeing that as something negative that happened to you, like twist it in your mind and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so clumsy, like just like have a little laugh about it, like make light of the heavier kind of situation. So I'm definitely getting that message here as well. I am seeing the word pick as well, P-I-C-K. So pick is making me think of picking the way forward, picking what is next on your journey. I think that you're going to, and I'm also seeing the word if, so like pick and if kind of coming out together here, like drawing my attention. So picking the way forward, deciding what's next on your path. Don't worry too much about like the ifs of the situation. Like don't think too much about, if I do this, then this is going to happen, then that is going to happen. Like don't think too much about those situations. When it comes to picking your journey, picking your adventure forward, allow it to kind of naturally happen. Like you are that fox, you're very adaptable to situations, and the right things are going to come into your life at the right time. So there's no need to worry. I'm seeing the word win here as well. So, and there's a V right next to the word win. So it's like victory. There's victory on your journey. So I think there's a lot of like positivity, a lot of joy that is ahead. But the universe is saying like, make light of your situation as much as you can. Don't worry too much about like what is going to happen on the path forward. If you feel like you're in the dark about it, embrace being in the dark about it and know that the universe has a plan for you going forward, and the outcome is a win. It's victory. You are going to find that joy. You are going to you know, be in a space of feeling stable and calm. And the bat is also a creature that like can fly and move around and get itself from like one place to another very easily without any obstacles in the way. So I'm also seeing that for you. And just interestingly, like the bat and the fox are both creatures that kind of, yeah, they're like, they move in the shadows, but they move like with a purpose as well. So like within yourself, I think that you are a person who like knows what you want, and you can visualize your future and the way that you would like it to go. So always keep that visualization within you, and know that your inner guidance is guiding you like through this darkness, through the night. You're adapting along the way, you're making light of the situations. How you're picking your path forward is like what is your internal compass guiding you to go in that direction. I also see the 8 coming out, and for me the 8 is always like, you know, if you turn it on this side, it's the symbol of infinity. So you are like in this, getting into this time of a beautiful flow. I think like the 8 is this like endless flow, so allowing kind of your journey to just unfold as it does is kind of going to be really important. And I'm seeing the word map here as well, so map has just popped out here. So the map means that like kind of internal guidance, like in a sense, like within you is a map of your path. It's a map that's showing you the way forward. So that's like, trust that that is always going to be within you. You actually know that journey and how it will play out, but the universe is just going to let you know like little bits at a time. So, you know, like you don't need to know the whole story. It's about the journey. Like life is very often about the journey, and we learn and pick up so many beautiful things along the way. So I'm definitely like kind of getting that message here in a big way. I'm also, the word sea is popping out now. Sea can refer to like obviously the ocean, like the physical actual ocean. So that might be somewhere on your journey that you are going to be close to the ocean in some sense. It is also can refer to your emotions on this journey and getting into that like beautiful flow. Like, so sometimes you will feel like a little bit uncertain, and then there will be times where you feel just really comfortable on the journey, but that's okay. Like it's okay to like let that beautiful flow, that 8, that infinity symbol just happen on your journey. It's kind of important for your path. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting with all the letters. There are many letters here. So, and yeah, pretty much all with the numbers as well. We have a 65 also coming out. We have a 30 coming out. So those might be ages that are applicable to you. We have 29 also coming out here, and 210. I don't know if that's relevant in any way to somebody. Okay, so that's pretty much all what I'm getting from there, and we're going to draw some cards now and see what other messages want to come out. So I get the sense that this reading is very much about the journey and sort of advice for this journey that you are on. So let us see. Okay, let's get some advice from these cards for you. What advice is there for my viewer? Advice on their journey. Advice on my viewer's journey. What do they need to know? Oh wow, okay, so straight away popping out to you came the card of Sanctuary. That's a beautiful card coming out. It's also making me think back to the bat and how the bat is a creature that, you know, and even the fox as well. Foxes and bats are creatures that live usually within a burrow or within a cave, and they sort of take shelter in those places, and then they come out when they, need something, or they need to get some food, or they want to move to a different place. So I get the sense that wherever you find yourself, know that that is your sanctuary, and know that when you move from that place, you'll be moving to another place that will become a sanctuary for you. The message on this card is to connect to your inner strength. So I see on this card there's like all these battle horses in the background, and then there's this earth that is offering like this cave here, and it's a place where the bunny is able to escape. So you will always be supported by the universe in terms of providing places for you where you can feel like you are safe. There's an affirmation that's just popping into my head right now, like the affirmation of I am safe, I am supported, I am where I'm meant to be. Those are 3 things that are just popping up that you could maybe use on your journey, like to kind of just remind yourself that you are safe wherever you are, no matter what is happening around you. You have a sanctuary within, and the universe is providing always places where you can feel safe, where you can know that you're supported, where you can feel like you are exactly where you're meant to be at that point in your life, at that point in time. And the bunny is like this fast moving energy, so there's like changes that are happening. Maybe this next part of the journey is going to be very fast moving for you. A lot of things are going to be changing. A lot of things around you are going to be happening. But always try to keep in touch with your inner strength as much as possible. I want to read the advice on this card, because this book, this deck always gives like really good advice. So this is the Goddess Love Oracle, if you're interested. It is one of my favorite oracle decks. I really enjoy it, and it's by Wendy Andrew. So we're going to look at what Sanctuary says, because Sanctuary. Melangel, also known as Monacella, comes to you through the mists of time to offer you sanctuary. Legend tells us that she was the daughter of an Irish king, and she fled to Wales to escape an arranged marriage. She lived for many years in the remote wilds in solitude. One day the prince of the region was out with his huntsmen and dogs hunting hares. The dogs were in pursuit of a hare, but it ran and hid in the folds of Melangel's dress. The prince and his men were stunned by this woman's beauty and the aura of peace and sanctuary that surrounded her. The dogs too were halted in their chase and could do nothing but bark at the hare as it stared boldly at them from the shelter of Melangel's sanctuary. Melangel calls to you, saying, "You have all you need within yourself. I will give you the courage to stand strong against adversity and hold you safe. There is a well of peace within you. Spend time sitting by this well. Stare into its depths, and you will see yourself as the strong, powerful being you truly are. When you get to know this truth, it will radiate as love within. I am Goddess, and I am you. Feel me within yourself, and you will be your own sanctuary. I will send hair into your life to remind you to seek safety in the stillness within yourself, where you will always find me." So there's a practice you can do here. It says, if you can, spend time in nature during the next few days. Seek out places where you feel comfortable and safe. Repeat the affirmation to yourself: may I have peace of mind and ease of being. May I have peace of mind and ease of being. So that's a really beautiful message here coming through. I think there's a lot of words there about connecting to your inner strength and knowing that you have that ability always to connect to that calm and to that peace, that sanctuary within yourself, no matter where you are on your journey. I'm going to get one of these dragon cards and we'll see what comes out. What else does my viewer need to know? What else is important for my viewer to know? And what dragon has a message for my viewer today? My viewer needs to know. Okay, ooh, we have Merlin coming out for you. Merlin, the dragon of Merlin. So for me with this card, I see almost like being almost like a manifester in a sense. Like this reminds me of either a witch or a wizard kind of standing over their cauldron. I mean, Merlin is a wizard, I think. So I get the sense of being able to bring into your life the atmosphere that you want, the things that you want in your life. You're able to manifest those really easily because you have this power of being a manifester. You have, and affirmations are very powerful in helping us manifest. So definitely know that you can also like speak into existence. A lot of blue on this card, so it's reminding me of the throat chakra. You can speak into existence anything that you would like into your life. Another message that is coming through with the Merlin card coming out for you is Merlin is like this great wizard who is like the master wizard, and he is able to impart knowledge onto others and in sense like help them grow on their journey. So there's also this message about like that continual journey of knowledge and of gaining knowledge in order to like find out the wisdom that you will, you know, guide you to other places in a sense. So there's this idea of remaining always a learner of life, you know, like a constant learner. Even the greatest of teachers are always people that are still constantly open to knowledge, open to learning new things. And that idea of being open to knowledge on this journey, like there's still parts of wisdom that are going to come to you as you move forward. And up until now, you've learned a lot of things on your journey, and these things have made you stronger. They are allowing you to get to a point where you can actually share this knowledge with others. So this card coming out is also just prompting you to like keep learning, keep being open to wisdom on the journey. There's still things on your path that you need to learn. We always should be open to learning more and gaining more wisdom. And there's going to be stages in the journey coming up where you're going to learn new things, and those will help you in, you know, different ways. And one day you'll be able to like really share all of this wisdom that you've gained on this journey with others. So I'm going to just see what's at the bottom of the deck. I love that. We have kind of the harmony sort of dragon coming out here. It's the first dragon in the deck. So we have the yin yang on this card as well. So I definitely see that about this advice of getting into a place of balance is going to be really, really important. I just want to have a look at the book for that card, if there's any other information. So this is, yes, it's the dragon of balance. So balance is very, very, very important on this journey. We have a lot of purple on this card, so that's making me think of the third eye chakra, and that there's still a lot of wisdom that is going to be coming to you through your third eye, which is wisdom that is from the universe. It's wisdom that you're supposed to have access to. The universe wants you to like learn these things on this journey, and it's really important in order to like get these messages, in order to get the full amount of knowledge that's coming to you from the universe. Really, really always try to get into a state of balance, like balancing all your chakras out, your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your root chakra. Getting all of those in as much balance as possible is going to help make this wisdom and knowledge that's coming to you on your journey, and like kind of the wisdom of the way forward, like a lot clearer for you. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that with that card. I'm going to get some tarot now, and we'll see what wants to come through with the tarot. What does my viewer need to know? Okay. Wow, we have the star. Oh my word, that is about your dreams, your hopes, wish fulfillment. So I see on this journey that there is a lot of optimism, a lot of hope for you. Keep believing in your journey, keep believing in your hope, believing in your dreams. That's really, really important message I'm getting from this card, is keep that belief in your dreams. Know that you can achieve anything and everything that you want to achieve. The universe is providing pockets of wisdom for you along the way that is helping make you, come to that point where these dreams are going to come true for you. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. So basically it's like that path to enlightenment in a sense, and like I'm seeing a lot of repeated imagery in both of these cards. Look at that light in the sky. And so like both of these, and especially this with the stairs here, it's like a journey. It's a journey that you're on, and along the way you're learning things spiritually about yourself, about life, about other people. And look just how he's laughing on this card. So that's bringing me back to that message in the beginning, jokes, like kind of just enjoying life, enjoying the journey, enjoying taking all these steps up to that, enlightenment, in order to get to the end of your journey or reach that point where you feel like completely satisfied on your path. Just enjoy the moments, sit peacefully in your own energy, your own peace, because you have that peace within you. And he's very much got his own little sanctuary going on here. Like he's literally sitting on a pillow, but he's like surrounded by, like, looks to me almost like grass around him. So he's sitting anywhere, but he's finding joy and peace in that moment of the journey. So definitely get that message here of, this life is a journey, and it's kind of like, just enjoy it and enjoy everything that is coming to you. Enjoy the wisdom that the universe is providing you with. Let us get one of these cards. What else does my viewer need to know? Okay, this is, you've got Uranus coming out, which is all about evolving. It's about progress. It rules the planet of Aquarius, so that might be relevant to you as a sign maybe. But you're constantly evolving on this journey. You're constantly changing, and that change is really important, because this journey is important because there's so much progress that you are making. Even if sometimes it doesn't feel like you're making progress, there are massive steps forward, steps up this ladder that you are taking every day. So that's really good message to come out for you. Reminder that you are constantly evolving and changing, and just embrace that. What else does my viewer need to know? So swords, we have the swords card coming out. Swords is all about logic, intellect, conflict, communication, movement. So we had the rabbit coming out, so a lot of movement forward I see for you, that this journey is like happening, but it's also happening kind of fast. Swords are sort of a fast energy in a sense, especially if you think of like the Knight of Swords coming charging in, like that's sort of what's in my mind right now. Is so ideas are also this card is telling me as well that ideas are going to be popping into your head, and just like follow those sparks of inspiration that are coming to you. Okay, So my camera cut out there, but we'll see what else wants to come out for you. We have the word ears ringing coming out, so that might be something that is happening for you quite a lot. And it fell out over the balance card, so I'm getting this sense also just about like the angels sort of reminding you to, like, when you do sometimes hear your ears ringing, it could be this reminder to, like, just balance out your energy, which can be done through, like, meditation. It can be done through spending time in nature. Yeah, can we get one other message about that? So we also got the card of Jupiter here, so growth, expansion. So messages coming through you. I think even like with your ears ringing, it can also be like messages that are coming. And yes, you might not be able to like interpret those messages as they are, like with the ringing sound, but your inner knowing and your soul is actually able to interpret those messages. So if you spend time meditating and finding that place of balance, then you'll be able to get in touch with what those messages actually are, and that will lead to like more growth and expansion on your journey. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. And Sagittarius is coming out as well, so that might be a relevant sign. We have also the cups coming out, so that's all about love and relationships. It's about emotions and intuition, your subconscious and your spiritual. I get a very big sense from this reading that you are a very spiritual person, very much in touch with your spirituality. You're on a spiritual journey, and the spiritual journey is enlightening you along the way, and you are growing and learning a lot of things so that you can become a wise master like Merlin is. So that's like the kind of idea I'm getting from that card of the cups. Is there anything else for my viewer? And we have the patience card falling out. So patience on this journey. The universe is just reminding you to be patient. I know it feels like when you're on a spiritual journey, it feels like you're always healing. It's a constant time of learning, of going through things, of sifting through emotions. But just have patience with yourself, have patience with the journey. Know that all of these things you are experiencing are really, really important. And that fell out onto the moon card. So the moon is also like the cycle here as well. You can see that there's a cycle that the moon has to go through, and that's like similar for us. We go through a cycle of emotions, a cycle of experiences in order to, come out on the other side stronger and like a more evolved version of ourselves. What card is there? What message is there for my viewer? Okay, and we have Leo coming out. Confidence is the key to your success. So trust that you have a lot of courage, a lot of confidence within yourself. This card is very much reminding me of the Strength card in Tarot. So know that the more that you're confident in yourself and your journey, and confident in the fact that you have learned and picked up so much wisdom along the way, that is going to really help you move forward even more on this journey and get to that place that you want to get to your your dream fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, coming out with a star there. What else is there for my viewer? Oh wow, I love this. Remember in the beginning of this reading we had the victory sign coming out, we had win coming out, and then here we have a win-win outcome is forecast. So there's absolute positivity in store for you, beautiful abundance and your wish fulfillment on this journey. It's part of the journey. And with the scales coming out on this card, it's bringing me back to that card of balance. So I think things are going to really balance out for you. Justice is also coming to my mind here with this card. So there's definitely a positive outcome to your journey. So some really, 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 really amazing messages there. I want to see if there's anything else with these cards. Oh my word. Okay, I love this. We have keep going. So there's the encouragement, keep going. This journey is, it might feel endless, it might feel like it's really long, but keep going. It's so important for you to keep going, keep moving forward. We have Mercury coming out with communication. It rules Gemini and Virgo. So a lot of inspiration, a lot of wisdom coming to you. You're going to be able to use your voice and teach others, like with this experience that you're gaining. And I see here purpose coming out. So you're going to find your purpose on this journey. So that's, I think, why it's so important for you to keep going. You're going to discover what your life purpose is through embarking on this journey. So that is what I have for you today. I'm so excited about this for you. It's a really beautiful message about your journey, and I hope it inspires you to keep going, keep the patience, keep trusting that you're where you're meant to be on the journey, and the way forward is going to be very evident. The universe is letting you know as you go where you need to go, where you need to be, who is coming into your life. Like, there's a lot of little bits of information that are coming to you. You're becoming this grandmaster like Merlin. Merlin is guiding you on this journey and teaching you a lot. So definitely listen out for your ears ringing. Try to meditate as much as possible. Trust in your wisdom. Trust in what you've learned already. You are evolving on this journey to wish fulfillment, to that win-win outcome. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll see you again soon for another reading.